Okay. Hold on, let me just make sure this thing is turned down. Take a couple of deep breaths, just landing in your body, landing in the moment. I think we do so few things where we actually take the time to be like, oh, to locate ourselves, right? To locate ourselves and our energy and our being. So just a couple of breaths without doing anything. You can shut that. Without doing anything. Not our big movement breath, but just maybe close your eyes for a second and come into being in your body. Inviting yourself, all the selves, into yourself, into coming home, coming back into your body. And then the first thing we're going to do is just look without moving our heads. You can actually hold your head still. Actually, let's do this it's a Perry Nicholson thing. Rub your hands together. Take your hands. You're going to find the little bottom ridges of your head, and then just of your cranium, and then just work your way across to center and come back out. So our optic nerve is it goes down the back of our neck, and a lot of the musculature of our eyeballs is connecting in down here. So yeah, finding that back of your head, and then you're just going to put your fingers not too hard, lightly in there, and not move your head, but look up and look down a couple of times, up and down, and then side to side. Relax your jaw. And then on the diagonals, high right, low left, high left, low right. You can do those diagonals a couple of times. And then close your eyes and just let them kind of move around in your head, up, down, side, side, slowing down your breath if possible. Soft fingers on the back of your head, just feeling in. And then taking your hands and rubbing them together again. And you're just going to cup the palm of your hand over your eyeballs. And in that position, imagine that your eyeballs are sinking into your head, so towards your brain, just sinking in. And you're going to actually kind of look up or move your head so that your eyeballs do sink in a little bit, and then take it down slowly with your hands over your eyes. Just head is going to go up toward the ceiling and then down towards the floor. So this is like the too much screen time. Just give your eyes a little break. I know it's morning. You probably haven't done too much screen time. And then you can take your hands off. And then from there, we're just going to turn our heads from side to side. So this head turning from side to side is giving your nervous system the information that you're safe and everything is okay. Look around, like take in the space around you, see what's there. Relax your neck and jaw. You can kind of yawn, move your jaw around. Just getting that breath in and also softening inside your body. So let's start standing now. And inhale. Open up, reach to the ceiling, through the ceiling to the heavens, and then exhale, soften. I'm going to actually drop all the way down, relaxing my head, since I feel like I've already got a little bit of spinal activity going. I'm ready to go all the way up and down. If you're not, if you need to stay vertical and just stay standing with that, that's totally fine. If you're up for it, chest and lungs up, open your heart, and then bend your knees, soften your spine, relax, drop your head down. And coming back up, opening, reaching to the heavens, getting in that inspiration, and then taking it down, softening, melting, letting go. A couple more times. Inhale. My knees are slightly bent. If you want to, you can bend your knees a lot or not at all, listening into what feels good in your hamstrings and your back. Up to the ceiling, bending the knees, shoulders relaxed, coming all the way down. And last one, inhale, open, reach it out and up. Exhale, take it all the way down. This time, just open your feet a little wider. Shift from side to side. bending one knee, bending the other, letting that ripple through your body. And if it feels okay, take a little bit of weight into your hands as well. So you're not just holding your weight on your feet, hands and feet are both supporting your body. And you'll kind of be warming up both your wrists and your ankles and your spine, letting your inner body mobilize. And then come into center, roll it all the way up to the top. And we're going to do an internal rotation and an external rotation with a cat-cow, hollow and curl, spiral open. So my hands and arms are spiraling inward and then opening outward from the side. It's a cat-cow here. And my knees are turning in and then turning out. Internal rotation in the hips and arms, external rotation. So, or rather in the legs and arms, in the hips and shoulders, open, turn it in, turn it out, turn it in, turn it out, and relax, shake it out. And let's come into a, it's not really a downward dog, but it's like a downward dog. Just gonna angle my mat and lower my camera. So coming into a wider than a downward dog position with your knees bent, it's almost like you're creating this rectangle, not a very big rectangle, between your hands and your feet, just circling around wrist, wrist, ankle, ankle. If you have any kind of issues and you need to put your knees on the floor, you can do this from all fours also with your knees on the floor. I mean, we're in a quadruped here with our feet, could also do it quadruped on your knees and just get the joints nice and lubricated. Change direction, other way. Circling around, head, neck, jaw, easy. Think of kind of pushing with your arms and then receiving your weight on your arms. So you're pushing back and then you're taking it forward. Pushing back and taking it forward. Or you could say pushing with your arms and then pushing with your legs. Pushing with your arms and then pushing with your legs. Although I feel like I'm not really pushing with my legs. I feel like I'm more just allowing my body to pour forward. Good. And then let's come down onto hands and knees. Let's go palms up over the back of the hands. Make little fists here. And then hands turning towards each other. Again, little fists. It's hard to really make a fist, like whatever your hand does. Mine doesn't seem like a fist. And then fingers towards your knees, fists again. Just really stretching out that tissue in the back of the wrist. And then you're going to take it as far out as you can go. Just moving it around different places, monkey hands and fingers, feeling into that, letting that open up the back of your wrist. Then let's come up onto fingertips. And in this position, just shifting your weight again. This can be small. Just letting your hands bear the weight some of the time, and then change direction, go the other way. Then we're going to come down to forearms, and you're going to rotate your hands out and in. Palms open up, palms to the floor. Massaging through your forearm and letting the relationship between your radius and ulna, those two bones in your forearm, just negotiate the tissue inside of there. So it's not just stuck in one position, it's got a lot of mobility. So let's open the hands and make a fist and then flip them over. Just lift them up. Hands down, flip, in, hands down, flip, lift, down, flip, fist, down, flip, up, down, flip, fist, down, flip, up, down, flip, fist, down, flip, up. Good. And then from there, let's take it into a forearm plank. Legs are reaching out, pushing forward and backward, head forward, heels back, finding the length of your body, forward and backward, using your breath, or rather just not holding your breath. Finding a flow of your breath. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, taking your pelvis down, tops of the feet to the floor. Relax all the way into the floor. Just let your body weight drop. Breathe, head on your hands. You can wag your tail, free up your lower back, free up your spine. And then bend your knees and let your legs fall from side to side, massaging through your quads, releasing your lower back. And then coming in, taking the hands next to your chest, you can do a baby cobra, connect your hands, come up and take it back down. So it's lifting as high as you can, connect the hands, keep lifting up and take it down. Arch, connect, open your chest and take it down. Arch, connect, open and take it down. 2 more. Arch, connect, lift up, take it down. Last one. Arch, connect, lift up. You can try bending your knees and see if it feels okay to roll a little bit from side to side there if you've bent your knees. Even if you haven't, just shift your hips a little bit, push the floor away with your hands. Giving yourself some mobility. How is that if I straighten out my legs? I feel like it feels better to me with my knees bent. Just massaging across the top of my knees and then take it back. Child's pose, breathe into it. Big breath into your body. And then you're going to take your hands out in front of you, push into your hands and just come up. Once you come up, kind of retract your shoulder blades down your back, little arch at the chest, take it back down. The hands walk out, draw the shoulder blades down, push into the floor, keep pulling the arms down and in, opening your chest. Take it out, walk your hands a little further, retract, arch up, push, reach through your tail at the same time. So it's like you're reaching the front and the back of the body. Last one, arms reach out, retract, arch up, push into the floor. Maybe your mat's gonna move. And let's come onto our backs. Coming onto your back. And easy knee drop from side to side. Let that massage through your back, releasing your hips, letting go, breathing. Taking a little deeper if that feels good. So this for me, going deeper, always gets a nice stretch through my rhomboids. I also feel it through the front of my pec and deltoid, not so much my deltoid, but definitely my pec on the side, the opposite side. So these spirals are very globally effective for working on like twisting the tissue in your body so that when it untwists, it's like you're rehydrating. So it's very 3-dimensional movement. And that's what we want in our body more often than not, is some 3-dimensional movement. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do, let's do regular hundreds first. If you have a block, stick it on your groin, right between your legs, squeeze your legs together. So my block is the narrow way. Squeezing your legs together, touching your toes to the floor, arms up over the head, coming up to pulse going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, take it down, exhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale up. I'm gonna flex through my feet and point. Inhale down, coming up, flex, point, inhale, up, flex, point, touch down, up, flex, point, touch down, up, flex, point, touch down, up, flex, point, touch the floor, up, flex, point, release, up, flex, point. Come down to here, and then you're going to let your ribs pop and then connect your ribs. Actually, you can just relax your feet. Let your ribs pop, connect them down. So I'm going to inhale, pop it up, and then exhale, connect down. Inhale, pop it up, exhale, connect down. Try to keep the back of your wrists on the floor. Inhale, exhale. So basically, we're all really connecting our diaphragm with our breathing, and we're allowing everything to pop out. I mean, our diaphragm is our major breathing muscle, but we can also have it really descend and ascend with our breath. So in the pop, think of breathing all the way down into your belly, letting it go all the way down into your belly, and then connecting in. Inhale. Deep breath down into your belly and exhale. Connect. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, let the whole front of your body open. And exhale. Connect it in, and let's let that go. Shake it out. Relax your neck and jaw. Relax your throat. So like it's really possible to put a bunch of different breathing practices into our exercise practice, right? They go together very well. All right, I wanted to do another thing there now with if you have like a small, actually, I'm going to do it with weights. You could use your block. We're going to go legs one side. Let me show it like this. We're going to go like this. It's good. You're going to go across and then open and across and open. So right now I'm crossing my legs and my upper body. I'm going to switch to weights in a second. I'm just showing it to you. And I'm going low. The next version, I'm going to come up higher. If this twisting hurts you at all, you can just do the upper body and leave the lower body, or you can just do the lower body and leave the upper body, or you can not twist at all, right? So there's all those options. Just going to grab my weights and do this with weights. So yeah, I used to do this with weighted balls when I had the luxury of a gym and all the equipment, but I don't have that here. So just my weights. I'm going to cross starting low. Inhale down. So I'm going to do like 4 or 5 on each side in this low version, and then I'm going to go higher. Fill up your lungs. Exhale. Inhale. Make this about the breath. Okay, I'm going to start going high because I can feel that with the weights. I don't know how many I can do. Twisting, working with your obliques. And then as we're coming down, you're really working the rectus abdominis to help stabilize your body. Use your breath. So I can throw my arms to get myself up there, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm using that weight to help me lift. Use your breath. One more each side. And relax. And from there, let's do a feet wide, hands towards your legs. Just relax your neck for a second, turn your head from side to side, yawn if that feels good. Jaw and throat open, and then press yourself up. Lift into a bridge. If it's possible, interlace your hands behind your butt and walk your shoulders closer together. And then from there, you're going to roll to the outer edge of your foot and then touch your knees, inner edge of your foot. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Use your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, rolling across your foot. Pelvis may be bobbling up and down slightly, but you want to really think of pushing the floor away so your back is working. You're pushing with your feet, even as they're kind of relaxed as you roll across them. Use your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. exhale, close. I'm going in through my nose and out through my mouth. Last one. Come into neutral, feet parallel. You're going to inhale, tippy toes, exhale, lower. Press it up, lower your heels. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, up and down, up and down, pushing with the back of the body, up and down and up and down, really feeling those hamstrings working. Open your hands, open your shoulders, roll it all the way down, vertebra by vertebra into the floor. Soften, melt, and relax. Take a little push. Try to soften up your core, your guts, your rib cage, lungs, heart. Soften inside so that there's movement moving through you. Waves, ripples, and waves moving through you. Really easy. Relax your neck and jaw. Droopy voice. And then you're going to open up. Take it into your child's pose. And just free flow your child's pose. Baby pose. Free flow your baby. Oh, what's the difference between a baby and a child? Well, in yoga, the baby's on his back and the child is on their knees. In the both positions are going to open up your lower back. So child's pose and baby pose can really be great for opening up and releasing your back. And I'm going to move a little bit more here. So feel free to move as little or as much as you want to. And your movement doesn't have to look like my movement. Listen into your own body. What does it need today? Yeah, I'm still on the recuperating this knee. Yeah, so I've got this injury in here, which is getting better every day because I have stopped doing almost everything. Not doing my morning walks, not doing so much stuff, like really resting my knee, which of course is highly challenging. None of this stuff hurts. Like all of this stuff actually feels really good to it. So, and it's gotten better every single day. I'm also taking like glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM, like all the stuff. So let's do one. We'll start on, I'm going to start my outside leg. I'm going to be parallel. My hips are parallel and I'm turned out. I'm going to come up, rotate in, lower down, turn it out. Leg up, rotate in, lower down, turn it out. Heel up the center, parallel, lower down, turn it out, up the center, parallel, lower down, turn it out, up, in, reaching through my heel, and out. Inner thigh brings it up, rotate in, lower down, turn it out, up and in and down, turn it out. We're going to change it. You're going to go to parallel, up, turn it out, lower down, turn it in, up, rotate out, lengthening through your leg, parallel. Try to keep your hips facing the ceiling, out, in, up, parallel, turn it out, down, turn it in, up, rotate, lower, parallel, up, rotate, lower, parallel, up, rotate. I'm trying to do between 6 and 8 in each direction. Up, this is going to be our last one, down, and we're going to start the whole thing on the other side. So leg starts turned out, lift it up, turn it in, lower down, turn it out, lift it up, turn it in. Go as high as you can go before your knee starts to bend. If your knee is bending, then don't go that high. Parallel and in. So part of this is that we want to get that inner part of your knee straight coming up here. So you're strengthening these muscles like that. Turn it in, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down. Changing, up, parallel, rotate, lower down, parallel, up, turn it out, come down, parallel, up, turn it out, come down, parallel, up, turn it out, come down, parallel, up, turn it out, down, parallel, up, turn it out, down. I'm not counting. This is going to be my last one. I think I did more on this side. Oh, well. This is my injured leg. Shake it out. So basically we're doing the rehab for my knee right now. Let's go with just circling your ankles. You're going to circle your, I think I need to move down so I don't hit the cat. Tawa, the tawa of cat. I'm going to circle my feet and open my legs out as far as I can go. Big stretch, and then I'm going to change the circles and bring it in and up. Hello ankles, circling my feet out and down. Like you're swimming with those feet in circles. Does that make any sense at all? No, but somehow it does to me. Circling in and coming up. And just shake it out, let it go. Jiggle, 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 free up your spine. And let's go open. You're going to flex your knees and ankles, extend and point. Just flex it in, extend, reach it out. Flex it in, extend and reach, flex it in, extend and reach, flex it in. I'm really feeling what the tracking of my knee is doing on that side. Flex it in, extend and reach, flex it in, extend and reach. Two more, in. And that's one reason why my feet are kind of jiggling. I'm like trying to like find the best place for my foot into my tibia and fibula into my knee so that that's tracking well. All right, let's roll back and forth, just massaging through your back. Take it into a plow if that feels good. There's a Gogol Bordello song. It's about start wearing purple. I think it's like, older ladies like to wear purple. This is like a huge, great stereotype to make, but I'm working with that today. Yeah. Anyway, highly recommend the Gogol Bordello Start Wearing Purple song. I think we should all start wearing purple at least once a week. All right, walk it back, take it into a forward fold. Soften and melt. In that position, I'm shifting. Let's show you this way. I'm doing this inside of my stretch. So I'm down there, I'm reaching one leg forward, reaching the other leg forward, reaching one, reaching the other. You might be here. Try that little movement if you can get that. Moving back and forth. And I'm also turning my head towards the leg that's coming in. So there's a whole head-tail relationship. As one hip draws back, I'm turning towards it. The other hip draws back, I'm turning towards it. Oh, it feels really good in my calves, my peroneals. That's where I feel it the most. And it might be very different for you. Coming up. Yeah, so with this knee injury, part of the knee injury came because I was tight in this peroneal and also in my soleus and gastroc a little bit on this side. But the other part was that I was doing sitting, kneeling meditation for way too long, for multiple days. So that was part of it. And then I went for a hike in the hills and was like, yeah, I can feel my knee, but it's okay. And I sort of ran around and it was definitely too much. And then I overstretched it at pole just to put a perfect finish to the layer cake. All right, let's open up into a straddle. Yeah, and then my knee was like, you are gonna stop right now and not do anything else. And then I had like a existential crisis and thought I was gonna die and didn't die. And then I kind of spent some time going in and going, oh, these are the things you did. Now you need to rest it. All right, let's go. I'm bringing this in a little bit because that knee is like, don't do it again. Open it out, stretch it over to the side. Let's do an arm circle there. So you're gonna soften your spine and then inhale, open. You can come up higher for this. Exhale toward the floor, inhale, open. Exhale, feeling that whole upper quadrant of the body, circling. If you look towards your hand, looking towards the palm of your hand, seeing your palm of your hand the whole way around, it should establish a nice gradated rotation in your rotator cuff. I changed directions. And now I'm going to turn and face my leg, take it down. And then come up and take it over to the other side. Yeah, so for me, the thing, I think it's my medial collateral ligament and my meniscus is all just a little pissed off. It's not the end of the world. It's getting better. I am not going to die. Inhale, open, exhale, at least not because of this. Circling, ribcage, lungs, and heart mobilizing. Diaphragm mobilizing. And if this hurts, do the little chicken arm. So if the long arm extension is putting too much weight into that shoulder girdle, change it. Open the other way, circles, sweeping through the space. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, last one. And take it down, face your leg. Breathe into it, yeah, bringing it in. And then come up, and let's bring our legs together by using your arms to bring them together. Bang them up and down, rotate in and out. And let's flip back onto our, actually, let's do a little bit of mobility first for our hips and back. And we're going to do just rolling across, rolling from side to side, letting that massage out your hips and butt. And then we're going to change it. You're going to come onto your side and you're going to pick up that back leg, touch it down, roll it over to the other side, pick it up, touch it down, roll it over, pick it up, touch it down, roll it over. I'm really spiraling away from it. Touch it down, roll it over, lift, roll it over, lift. So what should really be happening here is that this is internal rotation that lifts up that leg. It's internal rotation in the hip, right? Getting that spiral in, which we really need, because most of the time, well, not everybody really needs it, but often people are engaging external rotation in their butts and hips. So getting this internal rotation is a relief and release from that. It's also going to help open up your sacrum. So I'm just repeating, doing one side more so that I can really focus on it coming not from my knee, but from my hip. And I'm getting that internal rotation from my hip. I'm going to go back and forth. And I'm doing, I don't know, 7 to 10 on each side. So going back again, spiraling, trying to get that leg. You might feel like, oh my God, my leg is not going anywhere. That's okay. It doesn't feel like my leg is going anywhere either. It's not going very far. It's not a lot. 7 to 10 on each side. Good. And then come back, taking your legs out in front of you again. Take it down. Let's, in that forward fold, just shift over to one side. So you're stretching out this part of the hip. And then take it over to the other side. Let your head drop down. So you're curling your spine, you're rounding your spine. You can, actually, we could make this more exciting. So let's reach up and then take it down, rounding your spine, surrender. Reach up, open, and take it down. Reach up, open, and take it down. Reach up, open, and take it down. Good. And now let's flip over. So I'm going to do push-ups. I'm going to do tricep push-ups. So I distinguish them more like elbows wide is more for the pec, elbows narrow is more for your tricep. You can do either one. I'm going to do a tricep push-up with my knees on the floor, and then I'm going to pop them up and touch them down. And then, am I going to do that? I think I'm going to pop them up and come into a side plank, and then I'm going to take them down. You'll see as I get going. You can do any version of this that feels fun, interesting, and good to you. So I'm doing tricep push-up, knees on the floor. I'm going to pop up and take it into a side plank. Coming into my plank, my knees touch down. I do my push-up, knees up, side plank. Knees down, elbows into my side, Do whatever version of this feels good to you. If you're doing the push-up with the knees off the floor, just drop them down in the middle because that is going to work your core a little bit more. Oops, hello, block. Open. Using your breath. Find a rhythm to your breath. Couple more times. Last one. And relax. Come down. Yeah, let's not do the kneeling. Let's come onto our sides. All the way down onto your side. We're going to go with legs right down below you. So they're straight below you. You're not in a Pilates pike. You're not here. You're here. Really long. Head reaching away from your tail. Lifting the top leg up. You're going to rotate in. Toes towards your foot. Heel up. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to keep that internal rotation. 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure it's not going in front of you. Come up there and just a little back. Going 1. Not very far. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it turned in. 8, 9, 10. Turn it out. We're going to go up and point and come down. 1, flex up, point down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to keep it up there. You're going to grab the inside. And if you need to bend your bottom leg to help you balance, go for it. If you can stay here and balance, that's great. You're going to reach out and point. Flex your knee and ankle, extend and point. Flex it in, reach it out. 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 4 more. 3, 2, last one, and roll onto your back. Cross that ankle over your knee. Draw your bottom leg in towards you. So you can push this knee away, but if it's hiking up the other hip, it's not going to do a whole lot. So try to keep your hips from hiking one way or the other. Push down that knee if that feels good. Breathe into it. If you want to, you can straighten the bottom leg. Listen into your own body. And then release. Roll it back and forth and come onto your other side. So hopefully I can remember the whole sequence. Starting on your side, legs straight down below you, lift your leg up, rotate in. So really rotate in. A lot of times people lift their leg and it starts to rotate out. Keep that internal rotation. Leg is straight down, if not slightly behind you. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Taking it back. 1, just into the back space in that turned out. It's going to go like maybe 10 inches back, 5 to 10 inches. 2, 3, rotating in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Just give it a little hit, let it go. And then flex up and point down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it back up Grab on if you need to. If you're turning in, it's going to make it hard. So try to externally rotate that leg, right? So you can see I turn in, my butt kind of pops out. Turn out. We don't want to be tucking, but we want to be long through our lower back. Flexing the knee and ankle, extend and point. Flex it in, reach it out. 2, flex. 3, working through the toes and feet. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm really trying to get it up there as high as I can. 8, 9, 10. Good. And release. Cross that leg over the other and draw it in. Yeah, so this knee is the injured knee. So I have to really flex my foot to make sure that I am keeping a good relationship in there. And I can hear a kitty trying to get in. Can carry on. Hey, buddy. Come on. Squeaky. It's the pea pod. Coming in, back onto your back. Let's just internally rotate one leg at a time. Letting that spiral move through the tissue of your leg up into your torso. So think of even your psoas getting this little bit of internal spiraling, just giving it a little bit more space. The pea pod claims the throne. It really is her spot up there. And then come back into center. Let's do one more hamstring thing. Where is that? There it is. With your block. So you're going to take your block, stick it underneath one of your feet. From there, hands down by your sides. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press. Exhale, fold. 3 more, up. 2. Last one, go up and stay. Take the foot that's on the floor up to the ceiling, outward circles with that leg. Not too big, like beach ball size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex and change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pointed toes to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take it all the way down. I was looking at an old video from 7 months ago, and this guy, Squeaky, was like, oh, he's got something disgusting all over his tail. Oh my God, I don't know where he was. Hold on for 1 second. I gotta clear up this situation. What is going on, buddy? What did you do? Where'd you go? Huh? Where did you get that? Come here. Oh, a really disgusting pile of yuckiness. Not poop or anything like that, but like bugs. Bugs, dead bugs. I'm like, wow, I don't know where he got that from, but it's upstairs somewhere. I am scared of that location. All right, stick your block underneath your other foot. Dead bugs in like cobwebs. So I'm not scared of spiders. I kind of like them, but whatever. We're not going to go any further with that. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. And I'm sure that that pile of animal, whatever, dead bugs is preferable to litter box poop stuck on his tail, right? Inhale up, exhale down. Use your breath. Hamstrings working. Last one is the next one. Press up and stay. Take the foot on the floor up to the ceiling. Outward circles for 6, going 1. 2, push your pelvis up. 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex and go the other way. Reach through your heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pointed toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and take it down. And move your block away. Take your knees into your chest and open your arms out. Spiral away from your legs. Head in one direction, legs in the other direction. Breathe. And if you want to make it harder, straighten out your legs. Last one. Bring it in. Lower your feet down. Press your pelvis up one more time. You're going to take your arms up over your head. This is right. Now take your arms out to the side. One's going to go over your head as the elbow goes up under on the other side, and you come back down. So elbow comes in, one arm reaches up, and then open it back out. Elbow in. Look up to your hand. Bring it back. Elbow in. Press, push with that bottom shoulder. If that's too much, you could, is there an easier version of that? I don't know, maybe just not go so far, just reach if it's too much to go onto that shoulder. I feel like putting the weight onto your arm, onto your shoulder is really good for your bone density because you're requiring your arm to bear your weight in this unusual manner. Breathing. If it doesn't feel good in your neck or shoulders, don't do it. And feeling good is a relative term. Come in and take it down. Let's go for one more happy baby there. Breathe into it. Free flow your body, let go, roll around, massaging out whatever you need to massage out. Relax your neck and jaw. And then let's come up. We just check the time. One day I'll have a clock in the room and then I'll know. Okay, so the next thing is I wanted to do these tricep push-ups. Again, a different one. So you're going to be here in this sort of double bent knee position. In dance, we would call it double attitude. This hand, the hand of the top leg, is going to go to the floor. The other hand is going to grab your lat. Down to the floor and up. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to touch all the way down. 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Swing your legs around to the other side. Same thing. So this knee should be pointing forward. You grab with the bottom hand, grab your lat, other hand to the floor, down and up. Going 1. The closer this hand is to your shoulder, the better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and relax and come in. So my mom was talking to me the other day. She's pretty good about working out. She does her own like sort of little Pilates type mat routine that she learned from a physical therapist. And she's pretty good about doing at least 5 times a week. She swims and she also walks a lot. So and she's 82. She was telling me that she now has a hard time pulling herself up out of the pool. And I was like, you could work on your strength so that you can pull yourself up out of the pool. But at the same time, like you can't push people into doing something they don't want to do. But I know doing some weights would be helpful, doing some stuff where you're bearing your weight. So we're going to do that. I'm just looking around this room to see if there's a good chair for me to do it on. And there is. So if you have a chair, you're going to do this with a chair. We're doing this for my mom. And then for us also. Yeah. If you have you want a chair or something that's fairly stable and strong. So I'm using this chair, which was built by my grandfather. It came from England and when my dad moved back here. So hands are going to be on the edge of your chair. Let me show you this sideways. Hands are going to be on the edge of your chair. Yeah, this is stable. Like we have so many chairs in our house that like, oh, it broke. Oh, it broke. These ones, they do not break. Okay, you're going to come with your butt off the edge of the chair, elbows back. Try not to put all your weight into your feet, but if you need to, put your weight into your feet. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Relax for a second. Just take it into a forward fold. Let go. Let your head and neck release. Breathe big, deep breaths into your full torso. So letting your diaphragm really move down into your organs. Really releasing on the exhale. And we're going to do one more. So just to say about these chairs, this is leather and it is starting to go, but they're probably like, oh, they're probably about 80 years old. So maybe even, I don't know, maybe even older. All right, here we go. Next set, 12, going 1, 2. If this hurts in the front of your deltoids, be careful, don't go that deep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and relax. Okay, in our relaxed position, I'm gonna sit on my chair. We're just gonna do a couple of arm stretches. So, and then we'll be done. So one, we're gonna do, take your elbow down, reach your hand down as far as you can go. Then from there, you're gonna turn to side to side. If you have the capacity to reach your arm around and grab on, then grab so that you're connected, spiraling. And release, rotate one and then the other, let that spiral into your fingertips. Then the other one goes down. Start here, turn a little bit. If you feel like it's good, go ahead and reach around and grab. For me, this deltoid is tight. I can just grab. Use your breath, look from side to side, turn your body just slightly. And then release that. Again, this time hands going in the same direction, spiral in, spiral out. Let your chest, lungs, and heart mobilize with that spiral. Good. And then we're going to do one more, which is your hand's going to go across. You're going to grab on. Once your hands come across, you're going to rotate and spiral in and out. So you're going to spiral, look towards that hand, let it open. Spiral, let it open. Spiral, let it open. Change it to the other side, cross it over. Spiral, open, spiral, open, spiral, open, spiral, open. These are all pole dance stretches. A lot of times people do it and they don't move, but get that tissue moving inside, right? If you want to have more of a stretch, it doesn't have to be huge movement or it's not bouncing, it's spiraling, micro moving or macro moving within the stretch. From there, just turn your head from side to side. Relax your neck and jaw. Open your mouth wide. Yawn if you can. Opening up that space inside your head. And let's just finish it off back on our faces. You're just going to take your fingertips, tap along your between your nose, sort of under your cheekbones, but maybe also over your cheekbones, just gentle tapping in there. Tap your way up to your forehead, across your forehead. Tap your way down. tap the mustache on doing this, and then releasing it, and then tap your soul patch. People are outside walking in t-shirts. Wow. They're hardy people. And then tap around your jaw, under there. Relax your tongue. And let's just finish it off coming into this subclavian vein, getting the lymph to come back in, hopefully. We're not going to do the whole 6, but this is the most important one. One side and then the other. You can go back and forth. Also turn your head a little bit. So here's my clavicle. I'm going kind of above and below, and I'm also moving my body. So I'm clearing up that pathway. Release it, shake it out. Inhale, open. Exhale, let it go. Let's dive through the ceiling. So diving up, opening out into the world. Again, diving up, opening out. Third one, diving up, opening out. Taking it together, you're going to inhale, open, hands together, either down in prayer or diving down into the floor. Inhale, open, gathering in, filling up, and then planting yourself, connecting into the earth. One more time, inhale, open, up the outside, hands together, either prayer or diving down into the ground. And then just inhale, open, and exhale down the outside. So everyone in TV land, like, subscribe, watch my videos endlessly, because I've got enough subscribers now, but it's within the year how much you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time within the year. And so every day that passes, I'm losing time. It's so whatever. It's just what it is. Clearly, I need to get a real job, because that's what's